Okay, here are some tips on ball position. Ball position can vary depending on what kind of shot you're trying to play. It might be back in the stance for a low shot into the wind, or a little more forward for a high shot. But here are some guidelines for standard golf shots. I have a sand wedge here. For my full shots, I play the ball exactly in the middle of the stance. The weight would be a little bit on the left side and the hand slightly forward of the ball. Okay. That allows me to hit with a descending blow for a clean contact, spin on the ball. Here we go. Okay, so next I have a 6-iron. So for a mid-line, the ball would be slightly forward of the centre. A few checkpoints for you are that the ball is in line with the left ear, slightly forward of centre, or about 1 club head's length inside the heel. Okay, and we can see here we have this saying it's 1/3, 2/3. So that gives you an idea how wide you should stand also. The weight here would be 50-50. Hands again slightly forwards in line with the ball. This gives a slight downward blow, but you won't get too choppy with it. With a lower lofted iron, we don't want to get too steep on the ball. We like to sweep the ball a little bit more. Here we go. So moving on to the hybrid now. This is still a fairway club. We need to hit down on the ball ever so slightly to get the ball in the air for clean contact again, for a little bit of spin. So don't play this like a driver or a fairway would. Play it like a long iron. So similar to the middle iron, we have the ball a club head distance inside the heel. But this time the stance is just a little bit wider. So here we're going to have 1 club head distance and 3 club head distance. I like to play my hands now just in line with the club head, not too far forwards. And this combination of the hand position and ball position should produce a slight downward hit on the ball. Okay, now I have the 3-wood. And again, it's important with the fairway woods not to help the ball up in the air. Always to hit down very slightly. On our TrackMan radar here, it would measure about 1 or 2 degrees downward hit on the ball with the fairway wood. So very similar to how we just played the rescue, the hybrid. It's just a little bit wider stance to bring my body just slightly behind the ball. Now this ball position here is between the ear and the shoulder. Hands in line with the club head, so let the club sit on the floor, the straight shaft with the true loft of the club presented to the ball. Here we go. Finally onto the club. We're all enjoying hitting when it flies long and straight. The key here is really getting the setup right. So with the driver, I'm looking to place the aiming stick here, or the checkpoint, exactly on the left instep. The hands will be slightly behind the ball. You can see the shaft is in a negative angle, can we say here, pointing straight to the belly button. It shows enough loft on the club here to get the ball in the air. We don't need to help it up. Okay, the weight would be slightly on the right side here, maybe 60-40. The ball is in line with the left shoulder. It's very important here to make sure when the ball goes forward that we don't open the shoulders, pick the club up, swing out to in. So make extra effort here with the ball position forward in the stance to maintain a square or slightly closed stance with the shoulders and the feet. Helps a little inside path, helping a draw. From this position we should be able to hit slightly on the upswing, producing low spin, high launching shot, good distance. Nice.